Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Musyomo Augustine, and today I'm going to do a reaction video, and it's the first time which I'm going to watch it, but as I have seen, the topic is so exciting. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, remember to subscribe, and why can't we dive in and see what this video has for us. I believe it's going to be so exciting, and don't forget you can share with your friends. So let's do it.
You didn't ask for another date with him. What was the turnoff?
Specifically, the turnoff was when I asked that question about would you date a single mother? And Jacoby, you proceeded to tell me that basically you're a high value man and you are too good for a single mother. However, you did also tell me.
So, as you have heard, the readers already said that this gentleman, she didn't ask her for maybe another date, because the gentleman decided to tell her that for him he can't date a single mother because he is a high value man. But probably we don't know if that's the exact word which this gentleman used, but from what I've seen and from what I've been going on through the internet, I have been watching this kind of videos. Normally what I see is when normally men tend to have their own standards, they are really vilified for it, but when women tend to have their own standards, they deserve it, they are glorified for having it. For example, a girl can say that you can't date a man who is shorter than her, and it's normally accepted. She's normally glorified as a queen. You need to have your own standards. But when men decide to have their own standards, for example, they can't date single mothers, they can't date OnlyFans girls, they can't date those girls who are drunkards, they can't date hoes. Now they are told that they don't deserve that, they don't respect themselves, they are judging, and they are normally vilified for having their own standards. But let's see what this lady had to say.
That you were raised by a single mother, which is profound for me to think that a single mother is not good enough for you, but it's good enough for a woman to raise you. That's unfair, and it's very insensitive to women out there who have children.
Probably the man had a genuine response to her questions which she asked probably, but now she has gone ahead and she wants to attack this man. She has been emotionally offended. She's the one who has been made joke of, and probably this man had no intentions to offend this lady. He just said what he had already set for himself, the standards which he has already set for himself, and now the woman is kind of using some emotions to manipulate this gentleman.
So just because it's a cycle, I wanted to continue.
It doesn't have to continue.
So what I'm saying is that
it's more about why would you cut off and say that single women are not on the same level?
What you're supposed to learn from is history.
So you're very intelligent.
Now this gentleman who is defending this is normally we call, when we act like this, it's when now we refer to ourselves like Sims, you know. She has come now to defend the woman who is a single mom, and probably this gentleman is trying to actually clarify that the fact that he was raised by a single mom, he owes nobody any responsibility also to pay some kind of a debt, probably since he was raised by a single mom. Now she needs to be merciful to another single girl who has a kid, and now the gentleman who is on another side, you have said, is a simp. Probably I'm a simp too, I don't really care, but that's normal, not normal, and it's not really something which is accepted. So this gentleman has come now to rescue this lady, you know. She needs to stop the other gentleman from offending her.
Woman, you're a very intelligent woman, right?
Yes.
So if you know, as a woman growing up, you know it's the less likelihood for you to be successful by having a child. So what you do, be more proactive. using condoms.
What's that got to do
Making
with
sure
your
that you
choice?
okay. If you're getting pregnant, then all right, cool. Maybe I shouldn't continue having this child because I'm not getting married. A better chance of me having.
Yeah, it's true. And this is something which every girl needs to accept is once you have a kid, there are chances that the pool of men which you attract reduces drastically. And also, it's like also the same way probably when men are broke, also the kind of, if you are broke, probably you don't have a network of individuals, your life is not together, also the pool of women you could attract are a few. So it's something which is realistic. It's not a rocket science, as they normally say. It's something which you can learn from your own environment, from your nearest society.
That's for life.
You're speaking of me.
Excuse me. So you were raised by a single mother.
Yes.
Was your mother still alive?
I struggled. My mom's still alive.
Did she struggle or did you struggle?
Both of us struggled.
Did you struggle? Now, it seems like the kid now, this gentleman, since his mom struggled, now the kid has no right to say he also struggled. These people seem to not realizing that if your family as a whole is not in a good circumstance, you as an individual, you are also affected, and even you at times you got infected directly. You know, those decisions affect you as an individual. They also affect us, the whole family, even the whole society. Now, when this other lady is kind of going and attacking this gentleman, were you the one who was struggled, or you are used is your mom who struggled? That's kind of ridiculous, actually, from the angle which is attacking this gentleman.
Okay, so your words that echoed all around social media, and I want to make sure that we have this clearly, were, I'm a high value man. I've done things to step up my echelon, and I'm not going to settle for a single mother.
Yeah,
did I have that correctly? I want to be clear.
Yeah, we'll be selling.
Right. So what makes you think you're a high value man? The car you drive?
No, the value I put out into the world.
What about your character?
I have great character.
Yeah, what about your character? Yes, actually has a great character. For instance, if this man would have probably had a kid or a baby mama, and now he doesn't want to have, or he doesn't want to marry a single mom, then we could have said this man doesn't really read his own words, but probably he has no kid, and why should he take a responsibility of raising another man's kid, yet him as an individual doesn't have another kid outside there, doesn't have a baby mama. So now these kind of women are going after him. And what makes you to be a high value man? What makes you to be? Some people tend to think that you being a high value man, you being a high value human being, you being a high value woman is maybe the resources you possess, but also the character you have, the kind of friends you keep, the kind of value you bring to this planet is the things which really make a human being to be of value. It doesn't matter if you have a lot of resources. You can be having or be in a position of huge number of resources, but you are purely a useless person and you present an excess human being on this planet. So these women are attacking this gentleman not because he stands for what he believes is right, because he stands for what he believes is right, and now they want to embarrass him so that he can lower his standards and accept a single mom.
Built myself to basically have better choices. You want to know why? Because women can choose and make a choice.
They can
say, I don't want to date a man that makes less than 6 figures.
They can.
And then what are you doing?
But we're not talking about that.
Women
That's
can
not
talk
the
about
situation at hand.
Yeah, once normally women can have their own standards. They can decide to say that I can't date a man who earns less than 6 figures. Let's say 6 figures from the country I am probably can be more than 100,000 Kenyan shillings. Or a woman can say I cannot date a broke guy, I cannot date a short guy, I cannot date a fat guy. But when it comes to women, and now a woman is fat, they say we have body positivity, there's no reason for body shaming. Even if you are fat, you deserve to be who you are. So those kind of standards are ignored when it comes to men. and men are kind of pushed to have, maybe to be fit, to be lean, to have resources. But when it comes to men, those things, they don't really matter. You can be fat, you can be what, and you can be how, you can be an only fun girl, and things will be normal for you.
Hold
That's
on,
not
a
the
woman can say, I
conversation.
won't date a man less than 5'8", and the man could be 5'4". Do they care about
What does that have to do
ostracizing all of those
with
men?
anything?
If a fat man is sitting here, he can be a fat man, right? But if a fat woman is sitting here, you would say, oh no, we're body positive. Oh no, we can't say that. We can't. It's all about picking her up. So every time it's saying something for a man,
Bro,
it's down.
you got a lot on your back.
Yeah,
okay.
man.
So what I want to
I don't see this woman, even if even she has any point to put across. She kind of wants to discourage this gentleman, and they really sense the gentleman has good standards. He has done good for him, and probably when he was broke, there is no girl who was approaching her. There were no girls who were maybe shaming him for having his own standards, and probably he didn't have those standards because he was not getting anything. He was getting nothing. But now, since he has worked for those things, probably resources and network, now they want to shame him, to lower his standards. That's bullshit. We can't buy that garbage.
Yeah, I'm just
clear,
saying equal
not
rights.
just for you, but for everybody out there, is the car you drive, your resume, your bank account, your accolades is not what makes you a high value man.
Definitely not.
We are all defined by the sum of our deeds and our character. And you, brother, are coming up.
Probably if you had some character and you had this, you couldn't have dated before you marry. I believe that's how it's supposed to be. So if you are shaming this gentleman for working hard and having some resources, probably if I have a good car, if I have a Lamborghini, that's how Andrew Tate says, a Rolls Royce, Mercedes Benz. Andrew Kibe normally brags about his Mercedes Benz, so who really cares? If you have good things, and if you have worked hard for them, I don't see any reason why you should apologize for you enjoying your own life. So we need to come to the end of that video. My name has been Monsieur Magasi, and if you haven't subscribed, just remember to subscribe, hit that notification bell so that when I upload the video, actually, because we want to know each other. We want to know each other, you know. We want to create a good rapport between me and you. 80% of you watching this video haven't really subscribed. Why can't you subscribe? Hit that notification bell so that next time when I upload, you are the first one to be notified. Thanks for watching. My name has been Monsieur Magasti.